So, how's everyone going? And good afternoon. I'm here in SUSTech University, Shenzhen. So today I'm about to bring you the interview with some of the international friends, students studying there. So starting with, my name is Simon. As I already mentioned, we are also operating this CSCA and studying China training and consulting services. So back to the topic. Many of the students might consider SUSTech, well, despite its name, a very good opportunity for you to get education, especially that you can see over there behind me with this beautiful scenery. I consider this one of the most beautiful universities, not even in Shenzhen, but also in China. So today we invited some of our students here to give us some Q&As, a brief interview about how they think about the school, about the life, and maybe some other elements.
My name is Rahul and I am from Nepal and I'm in the first year at SUSTech here.
Hi, my name is Iskandar Beksmanaliyev. I'm from Uzbekistan and I'm the second year student in this university.
Okay, so I would begin with a with a beginning question, of course. Why did you choose SUSTech? Maybe any of you interested in this question?
SUSTech is really considered as a new university, new and good university. And when I first got to know about SUSTech, I searched about SUSTech in the YouTube channels. And what I found about SUSTech was pretty good review, and everyone, like, when it started, it was started with a vision that it's going to be the Stanford of China. So it was like founded in the core tech capital of China in Shenzhen. So it was pretty good. And when I dived deep down into the research of Shenzhen from Reddit and Discord, I found it pretty fascinating, and also it has a good scholarship and good international faculty. So overall, I found it a good university. So I just applied it here and I joined.
Well, I totally agree with him, with his opinion. The main reason why I chose this university was because, like, this university mostly focuses on scientific subjects and innovation, and then it gives a full scholarship for international students, and yeah.
And it also has a very good research faculties.
Yeah, very good research faculty and beautiful geographic location, and then maybe that's why I chose this university.
Both of you have full scholarship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a wonderful questions raised by the group members in our Discord group. So what do you think is the key reason for people to get full scholarship? What's the thing that separates them from other applicants?
So first and foremost, I think for every other universities as well as SUSTech in China have grades as the most important factor. And of course, you have to have good grades. And apart from grades, SUSTech have their own entrance examination system as well. So when we applied, we had to put our English proficiency test, and we had to, even SAT is considered. And then we have to put some letter of recommendations. And when we apply, they will give us the invitations for the entrance exam. And the entrance exam is the most deciding factor to get into SUSTech because it's really, really tough. And mostly the entrance exam questions are from A-levels past paper. So if the student has studied A-levels during their high schools, it's pretty easy for them, but for the others, it can be really tough. So yeah, all in all, entrance exams is pretty hard. And once you perform good in entrance exam, once you pass entrance exam, you will get invitation for interview, maybe after a month of the entrance exam. And in the interview, again, they will ask you some technical questions, some your major related questions, and if you do good in both, then you might get a good news.
Really? So, like, if you know about it, if you don't know, that's also okay. So how competitive it is, if you have any numbers or maybe you have any experience to back it?
You know, the acceptance rate of international students in SUSTech is only 1 or 2%. Yeah.
1 or 2%?
Yeah, 1 or 2%.
Really?
Is it right? It's 1 or 2%. Like
Makes
every
sense.
year,
Yes, because
every year.
SUSTech don't really have that much international students.
Every year, like around from 500 to around
Yeah.
thousands
year-
of international students apply to SUSTech. And
You have about
Oh.
500 students every year?
No,
No.
They
Only-
apply that much, but only last year only 35 were selected.
Yeah.
This year about 45 were selected.
That's
for
why we
undergrad.
we
It's
say
really-
like it's
really
very
a very
competitive
small
to
area.
get
It's really
into this
competitive.
university.
So
If you get into, guys, you get the full scholarship. Yeah.
No, but starting from this year, we have two kind of scholarship: full scholarship and tuition scholarship. So full scholarship is like you will get tuition scholarship, you will get dormitory scholarship, and you will also get a stipend of
Okay, cool.
2,500 per month. And the other thing is tuition scholarship. Tuition scholarship is just tuition scholarship, nothing else.
And based on your experience, so you think you both agree that grade is the most important factor. But what if the applicant's grade is not that good? Like, does any extra elements can help them? Maybe like if they speak good Chinese, or maybe they have good extracurricular activities also.
I don't think speaking Chinese is that great of a factor if they have a bad grade.
Even in English.
Yeah, but doing good in entrance, yeah, that can do. And if you have a bad grade, maybe you can take SAT exam and do really good in SAT exam. That can compensate your bad grade, and then do exceptionally good in entrance exam.
So, okay, about scholarship, I think that's enough as of now. Many of us would also want to know how big is your study pressure? Say, for example, how many classes you take every week? Just the number would be.
So right now I'm in my first year. In my first semester, I'm taking about 7 courses, and I have to take about 36 hours in 5 days. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
36 hours is for one day about 7 hours. Just on the classes, right?
Yeah, just on the classes, including
It's
regular
actually-
classes and tutorial classes.
How about you?
This semester I'm taking 8 classes.
Mhm.
Like my schedule is
Very full.
very full this semester. Like,
Say, take one example. You wake up at around 7 or maybe.
yeah, every
and,
day we wake up around
you
7.
only go back to your dormitory at around 6 p.m.
Or later. Sometimes when we have tutorial classes, we have classes from 7 to
Yeah,
9
you're-
p.m.
you're very
So
good
we
students.
go late at around
Yeah,
10.
the pressure here is
You do
Uh-huh.
face competition, right?
Of course.
We-
The other thing about SUSTech is that most of the other Chinese universities have different campus for international students. So that makes it pretty easy for them because you just have to compete with international students.
Mhm.
But here in SUSTech, we share the class along with Chinese students, so that makes it really, really tough for international students because to compete with Chinese students is pretty hard. Because I can say you want statistics. This semester we have physics 1, and in the midterm, there were about 70 Chinese students who scored 100 out of 100 in physics 1, and the average of international students were just about mid-40s. So yeah, that's the pretty disparity between international and Chinese students, and international students struggle a lot because of course Chinese students are very much familiar with their course topics because they had to study in their Gaokao in their high school, so they know the first year stuffs already, and international students might not know everything, but so they have to compete with a lot of things. So in SUSTech, first year for international students is deadly hard.
Yeah, so Rahul, that's about your part. But Alex, you learning finance, right? It's not like STEM. So does that have any difference to him, maybe?
There's not any difference because in SUSTech, in first year you have to study, you have to complete all the general courses.
Really?
Like it's same for every major, and yeah,
How do they think about this?
it's general major.
No matter if you study
Yeah.
finance or statistics or
matter.
anything, you have to study physics, chemistry, biology,
Even if I
Python.
apply for history or maybe other
Yeah,
humanities.
Yeah.
you have to study linear algebra. So
Yeah.
there are some compulsory courses that you have to take, regardless
And-
of any major.
Yeah, and it's same for everyone. Yeah.
So you're all English talk courses. How good is professors' English?
Oh, professors are very good in English. I can say they can explain all the things without any difficulties. Yeah, they are all good in English. Yeah,
How about you?
that's the like
Yeah.
only thing. Yeah.
I don't think there are like professor English are much of a problem here. Even the
Yeah.
TA English, the teaching assistants, their English is also pretty good.
Yeah.
In some subjects.
In this school, will you see some older students at the same, class or so? So, for example, you can see sophomores at around the early 20s or even 25 or older. Do you see any of these examples? So, older candidates.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
with, not very frequent, but yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, this is a question posted by someone in the group. So, maybe an applicant older.
Yeah,
interested.
we have seen freshmen of age 20, 21 as well.
Yeah, for
So-
example, he's 21.
No, I'm
I'm
not 20.
20.
I'm
No,
not
you,
21.
you're okay. I mean, that the question, yeah, it's okay.
Mhm.
So basically, okay. Now here's a very interesting question. I think someone posted in my Discord group as well. So do you really have time to experience the city and all these other things other than studying?
Yeah. I mean, there is a study pressure, of course, but from 1 month ago, from midterms, and 1 month ago from finals, we are all locked in. But other than that, yeah, I still have pretty much time for exploring the city, making friends, participating in this event, that events, sessions, everything.
Yeah, like every student here likes hiking. Like
Tanglang
hiking.
Mountain.
Ah yes, Talamana. So it's more like when you get time, you would organize these events by
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Here's a question. Here's something that Speaking of which, so you think that maybe in SUSTech, for example, that the international students do get along well with local students and vice versa, right? So you do hold some activities or maybe do some things together.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. Because
it's pretty inclusive. So as we share the class along with local students and international students. It's
so you
pretty-
don't really like as other schools, or maybe other schools who just let international students have their own courses, but now everything's
No,
intermingled
we
together.
are all mixed.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Yes,
Right.
and here are some other questions. So, if you can give some suggestions to people applying not only SUSTech but also to other Chinese universities, generally speaking, what would your advice be to them?
Study math.
Study maths.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Study maths. Study linear algebra.
Yeah.
So,
And also, since there is a new test CSCA, so of course
Yes.
preparing
Very
very well for CSCA, as you are offering the
Yes,
courses
I'm
yourself,
offering
which are
those.
pretty good.
Mm.
So I definitely recommend those courses.
yes.
Yeah.
And
So speaking about which, when you have an entrance exam, which is rather, it's not very common. Say, I know HITSZ, they don't have entrance exam, but they might have it this year. So,
Mhm.
how difficult is the entrance exam according to you?
it was difficult.
It is
was
really
difficult.
difficult, right?
Yeah, it is difficult. It is difficult.
What subjects do they contain?
Math and physics.
You also the same even apply for finance?
Yeah, there were there were 19 questions for math and 19 questions for physics.
No,
yeah.
no, 19 questions for physics, 10 for maths.
Really?
Yeah,
In
so
my
I mean-
year, there were 19
Uh-huh.
questions for math and 19 questions for physics.
Not multiple choices, but Q&As, right? You write the answer down, right?
No.
There were
Like-
Q&As. In
Yeah.
in my year in physics there were Q&As, and there were, I guess, 4 or 5 long questions.
Yeah.
And in math there were all long questions, no Q&As.
Interesting. Yes, so this is one of the important so it's not like you get 60 or pass, it's like they rank the score, right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing
That's very good. So this will be ranked, and the ranking result will be important in measuring if someone gets accepted or not.
Yeah, of course.
How important it is in the application process?
I think it will totally decide their admission or not, and even in admission, what scholarship will they get? Full scholarship or just tuition scholarship? So it matters a lot.
This is very difficult then,
Yeah,
because
this
you're
is-
competing against all other students.
Yeah, right.
I now collected 20 experience from other schools, other scholarship winners.
Mhm.
Most of them have their school's interview, but their interviews are also very simple. So sometimes they say, how do you feel about China? Why do you decide to choose our university? And so, how about your interview?
Like I was expecting such a questions from interview, but they didn't give such a questions. They just gave questions about AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
AI like.
So there are 2 parts of interview. First part is like they will email you a week or 2 weeks earlier that you have to prepare a presentation about yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
So for the first 5 minutes you will give your introduction. and they will give you options. Either you can make your presentation or you can just speak verbally, which is again a deciding factor, so better to make a presentation, of course. And so first 5 minutes you will be explaining yourself, you will be introducing yourself through your presentations, your past achievements, your grades, your where are you from, what major you are intending, why are you choosing that major, why SUSTech, why China,
Yeah.
pretty much everything you can say. And after that 5 minutes they will start asking you questions, and the questions are pretty much about your that presentation. So they will ask you about your major, why that major, and for in my case they asked me 4 questions related to my major, and I was able to answer 3 of them. I couldn't answer 1 of them. I mean, I answered, but it was wrong later when I checked it. So yeah, they ask mostly about technical questions, not introduction questions.
And some other questions about daily life. So how would you feel about eating at the school? Do you feel the cafeteria satisfactory or maybe not?
Oh, the food here is very good. I can say.
If, so maybe, you know, many international students, they come from different countries with different cultural background. So this canteen can provide different choices.
Yeah,
for-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
There are a variety of
Okay.
like.
The good thing is that we have a lot of canteens.
Yeah, we have a lot of canteens.
We have a lot of canteens.
You
We
can
have
choose
canteens
one
in
of
every
them,
part
yeah.
of the campus. So yeah, you can find pretty variety of foods, and you can eat from whatever you like.
Yeah.
And if you find nothing good for your taste, for your cravings, you can go outside of the campus, and there are
Yeah.
pretty much
yes,
a
everything.
lot of restaurants available
Outside
near
of
the
everything.
campus. Yeah.
Yes. Also,
Hello guys,
here as a
I'm
student.
Chinese and I'm from Inner Mongolia. I'm a second year student and Alex is my best friend when I came in SUSTech. Yeah.
Yeah.
We both like play football and we know each other by sports. And
You have
yeah,
a football team here?
yeah, we take the same football class.
Oh, so international students also go to same physical
Yeah,
team?
yeah,
we
yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah.
That's great.
Here,
Here's there's no.
all of us
thing.
are same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even dormitory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There-
Wow.
And
Because,
that's the
yeah,
best
the
thing.
reason why I ask is that in most of the Chinese universities, dormitories are kept separately. You have international dormitory and then you have local dormitory, but here it's all the same.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you pay every year? I mean, no consideration of stipend also.
6,000 yuan for study and
Every year, right?
Yeah.
It's very cool. Like only 500 per month is definitely worth that. Many of these other houses you see.
Yeah.
And about international students?
You have
no.
scholarships, so I think it's
Yeah,
deducted.
we
but-
don't pay. We don't
yeah.
pay.
So, as local student, the basic question is that you also face. I think you definitely also face some study pressure as well.
Yeah.
Similar as them, right?
Yeah. But one more pressure is to learn English. You know, in SUSTech we are focused on international study, and we need to learn the original book in English.
All the books are in English.
Yeah.
There's no Chinese book.
Yeah. No.
Even if you. Okay, so which means that everybody's in the same room teaching all in English. So there's really no difference between this. This is quite interesting. This is one of the very rare examples. I don't really know about such examples before. So yes, because today we rather focus on international students, but also we welcome Chinese students to give us some valuable insights here. So let me think. So do you have maybe also your advice for people who want to apply for this university, mostly for international students? What should they prepare, or what should they consider if they're suitable for the university?
I think it's important. Also, it's important to learn math. You need to have a fundamental knowledge about physics, math, and biology, chemistry.
Yes. You learn automation.
Yeah.
How difficult is your major?
Very difficult, and because it focuses on
Math.
both physics and math. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you
and
have
also-
any laboratory classes, or maybe you do?
Yeah.
You
We
go
have-
to laboratory?
Yeah, I have lab course and we do some experiments, like make some light or some,
This
small
sounds
things.
So for Chinese students, it's slightly different than overseas students. So you have, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but for many international students, getting internship is very difficult because your visa does not allow you to take full-time or maybe paid internships. But for Chinese students, what are the most common ways to get internship right now?
Internship.
Yes, internship.
You mean
实习.
Oh, I think by knowing get good connection with your teacher. Yeah, in SUSTech we have many good teachers and they have many.
So teachers have opportunities.
Yeah.
Yes, or maybe so it's different than maybe you post the weight. Maybe you have app like prospective, but you just rather find the teachers to have connections with.
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually quite valuable, especially for other students as well. So, I think that concludes the interview today. So again, just to take a look at this very beautiful scenery behind us. This is actually much more better than most of the universities I've been to. I mean, look at all this greenery, look at all these buildings nearby and all the quietness that we enjoy. But again, thank all of you for coming here and truly wish you a very pleasant weekend. And my name is Simon, and feel free to join our Discord group for more updates. We'll see our next interviewer in just about a month or maybe earlier. So he's also a very interesting person, so let's stay tuned.